Good afternoon. It's 3:49 p.m. Today is Friday, quarter end, end of the quarter, end of the month. Everything is there today. Okay, so that may affect the price action. Most likely, see, monthly candle is up, right? So most likely closing will be higher. That is the whole idea. So like a bigger idea. And so far price been bullish, right? So going into the day, so this is long weekend and this event, right? Overall stick with longs. This statement is a running statement from last few days in a row, and then today's note is this. So try to stick with long above or at preferred buyers area in both indexes and at Globex low. So basically below Globex low you can short if you want to, but above Globex low and preferred buyers area, stick with longs. Now then NQ is just NQ, right? So yesterday's dream was 125, so dream number, and 143. Today's dream number also came out same, so 121 and 141. See, and price held below 100% yesterday, and today it was a dream for NQ is also the same as this, and you want to see the price holding it above, right? So you, as long as it is above 140, buyers are there, or 121. To 19250 you want to see RTH opening or at 150, 170 or 140. See, now go back and check today's open, 250, today's low 246, almost there, right? So open and low came out same. And this statement I put it this morning, right? But this was since yesterday 4 p.m. Yesterday 4 p.m. I put this, that I want to see gap up at 250 or 15. So if there is a gap down, right, I want to see it wide gap down, so open at 15,015. If it is gap up, I want to see wide gap up at 250. This is what I wrote it yesterday 4 p.m. And then I repeated it here. Yes, long only 43, 45, 35, 37, 58 and 52 are R. Break below 33 and hold, you can short. So above 33, longs. Failed breakdown there, you can go long. Do not trade any other levels for the long within yesterday's range. So you have to just trade above yesterday's range, not within. Only this ones to keep an eye, only these levels. For other levels like 25, 18, which is a lower level, it will be difficult to trade because they fall into yesterday's range. If ES goes above 51, 58, then you can go long above it. But it is considered super aggressive long, and it comes with the risk of pullback, and which may stop you out and then go up, So above 58, it's an aggressive locations. It's up to you how you want to trade it, okay? But buyers are there. That is all I was saying, about 21. So stick with longs, right? So now you know this picture, right? Now let me show you yesterday's note also, so at least yesterday, where is yesterday? So today, yes. So here, so 4:17 p.m. this is yesterday. Ideally you want to buy to hold above 25 and 86 in overnight or tomorrow RTH, and tomorrow month end also. Gap up, gap down below today's entire range is ideal, right? Now NQ gapping up or down. So gapping up, then 15,250, gapping down, then 15, or open around these areas, then we may get some hint. ES 30 or 60 or 02. These are the opening areas. I was thinking yesterday, today ES open at 65, close enough. And this is open at right at 252, close enough. So that is how you read the price action, to prepare in advance. Now, knowing that information, right, I got the hint, but that was my swing trading hint, like kind of a swing long hint. For day trading, I got the hint that buyers are in control, but this is an inflection point, the 250. On purpose, I gave it 250 here, so the opening. So if price opens at 250 right here, it may fall also, or it can go higher. Two situation, if it falls and let's say goes down below this, then it can tank. I have seen so many days like this. If it holds it to the T almost and then shoots higher, then it may trend up, but the question is, I need a location where I can go long. I know buyers were in control when I see this, but the question is, I need a pullback. Otherwise I cannot go long, because look at it here, price actually started right from this support. See that 51, which was a R, then it sliced through this R 58 during 8:30 news, right? Now, so here while you're watching, right, see ES is trying to get here 44 4508, and 98 was the extension of this balance. That's why it just, somebody just took the profit at 98. This is all given, this is all given, so basically 91 to 94, see here 98 99, see, so now see, so but anyway it's trying to go here, so NQ, right, see NQ's levels are this, so NQ is stuck here because it's a backup sellers area for a reason, right, but eventually it will go through it, now where I was, yeah, here, right, so then buyers bought it here, they bought it here, overnight it was holding about this key level, the key level, right, then it bounced back up, overnight it held above 25, right, which I said 25.33 above, so it held above it, it went through 51 here, and then 58 rejection, then again it turned 51 into support, and then during the news it went through it, and then again another thrust up, and then it opened right here. See, the question is now, since it opened at 68 or 65 or 68 actually right here, I want a pullback maybe here, somewhere at up to 60 I was okay, if it pulls back up to 60 or ideally 58, that would be perfect long, I would have gone long, but damn thing didn't even pull back. Now NQ, right, so NQ was 250, so I cannot go long or short at 250, short is out of scope, right, but 250 long I cannot do it, even though I know buyers could be in control. But look at this move, see, it's almost more than 100 point up move, so I need little pullback, maybe up to 200 218, but damn thing did not pull back, and then it just shoots higher up. Look at this, it didn't even pull back. So we were watching in Discord, I said no longs. If you want to take longs, but you have to manage it. I know you have to put a stop at I think 200 or something. That is what I said, 200 or 220. If you go long here somewhere, anywhere, right, you have to put your stop there. That's the only way you can hold on to longs, because price can pull back at any time if it wants to, right, and then it can stop you out. So ES also I said the same thing. So we were watching it, and then price did not even pull back enough. See, I was looking for price to pull back to this mid, earlier here, it didn't come there, then it went higher and then took out this, right, like this, then I was waiting for a pullback here, see if it pulls back. I wanted to see it early in the morning. Once it trends leaves, it's hard to justify the longs here, so then you have to wait for in the noon time, or closer to 11:30 or lunchtime for a pullback. Then if you get it, if you're lucky, because anyway price is going to pull back the way it went higher, right, then you can go long, but then it will be choppy long, So morning up to 10 o'clock we watched it, and then we decided not to trade anymore, because there is no location. Prices, I said, not going to pull back a lot, if it's a 10-day up like situation, so very shallow pullback until you wait till noon, then it may pull back, so we stopped trading, watching even price action. We didn't take any trades, we stopped right here. NQ was also rising, right, now but looking at these levels, preferred sellers area slice through it here, buyers are there, went to backup sellers area at 1020. Actually 1020, that's where we stop watching it right there, because now it hits back up seller's area straight up right here. See that? Now price already moved so much, so now there is no point. Even if it pulls back, there is no point I can go long here unless there is an event, that means a fail breakdown or something, then I may try long with lower risk. So if you are trading, then you have to watch price action later on, but you need something to hold on to it. So now I will explain you what I saw it. I didn't take any trade today, but this is like after the fact I saw it, after lunch. So here, right, so now let's watch. So I'll walk you through it, right? So up to this point price was trending higher. I was looking for a pullback, right? But the pullback, once it hits the backup sellers area, any pullback longs would be risky. So you cannot go long at first touch at any level. You have to wait for a price to create a fail breakdown scenario, or something with internals, or something you have to see with NQ, right? So now look at it here. So backup sellers area touch, both price came down straight forward. Now look at this. So far any 1 minute candle you can see one or two candle, right? Here you can see backup sellers area touch right here, straight down, 3 candles in a row. See, this is some sell-off came in. That is what it says, right? So now you cannot go long here. Okay. Then it went up, right? You have to wait to see what's going on here, right? Whoever sold it here sold it again. Now you can see again sell off, right? So by looking at this, now some sellers are there. Okay, so you can't go long like randomly here at first touch, right? So at that time look at NQ 1038, 1038. See, NQ didn't even pull back a lot, right? So it's risky to go long. You need a proper pullback, right? So here you cannot go long. Now sellers will be here in this area, right? So like this. See, sell off generated from here. So here, this is a selling area, correct? Now, so even though if you go long here, break of this, you don't have much room, correct? So now you wait. So when price came down, then again further here, right? At this point it just touch and then shoots up. So this is not the long you want to expect, right? So like this. See, here you are assuming that it may go up because it's a VWAP or mid, right? So there is no assumption. You want to see price proving it. This is our 1050, right? So 1050 NQ was right here. It didn't even come to this confluence area, which is VWAP, or this line, right? So there is no trade in ES also at the same time. If NQ choose to go down here, ES will go down here, right? Now, so let's wait, or let's ES do some pause, then we can go long, something. So now straight up, correct? Now you don't want to chase it, correct? So let's wait. Then price went here, correct? So let's remove this squares. Now I'll explain you why this box is here, okay? So then price went higher, so there is no trading here. Then price again came down here, right? So first time when it came down, you can see the AD, it was down, correct? So it could have gone down a little bit more, right? So you wait, right? Then price just bounce off, fine, let it go. Then it came down again. Now you are looking at AD here, right? So AD is at the same place at this low was, correct? Now you are monitoring all this thing. Then price was chopping around. See, this is a perfect situation. If it goes down and up, you can go long, assuming AD is still there and NQ is not much down, okay? So now let's see, came down, right? Breakdown. So now you have another breakdown. So now it's even more risky to go long. Let's see if price goes through this and come back up, or balance here, go back up. Now look, this low, 1 2 3 4 5 6 came down below this, pierce, like went below this. What was the time? 11:47 NQ, right, was right here, correct? Now this box I'll explain you. Okay, so if you look at this, consider this as a balance. See, in the morning, if you look at it, price was up, down, up, tail, selling tail, buying tail, selling tail, buying tail, and then it launched the move up at 9:44, right there. See, up thrust, and then it just shoots higher. So this is where the buyers came in the morning, right? Actual buyers, like late on buyers. So this entire candle becomes support. See that here? Okay. Now look at this here, 9:44 I said, right? So 9:44 here. This is 1 minute. If you look at 2 or 3 minutes, you will see the candle here. Oh. And then it pulled back. So 9:44 to 9:46. This is 2-minute candle, right? So here, and then so here you can see that this is the area where it started the move. So this green candle like this. See this, I covered this, correct? So now you know this is a morning breakout area where price shoots higher, and now we know price didn't pull back, started going higher, most likely it's a trend day up. Okay, so now you're watching it first time here. You can't go long until there is a pause, fail breakdown, right? And AD was down here also, like sorry, momentum, right? AD was here lower than this, right? So AD and price were in sync. Then price went up here, it tested this area again came down, break below this, right? So this low, right? Now you can see price came down, break below this low at 11:47 where NQ was here, and then price went back up. Now you know this low can act as a resistance, so you can't do anything here. So it came there, came back down again, trying to go lower here, right? Now you look here, okay, again up, again trying to go low, again up, again here is when trying to go low, right? During all this time, look at AD, see that it is slowly rising. See, it's a divergence, correct? Now you look at momentum. Did it make minus 600 here? It is also rising. See that? This is how you pick up the long. Now you know that if it goes higher and pull back right here, that's your long setup. Or you can even go here long, but this is like 50-50 chance, right? Still, now you look up, down, pull long here, and you basically, this is the candle, big candle, right? So here, right here, you bail out, right? Or if you don't want to bail out, let's say, right, and if you think that price is now going to go higher to this area or this area, you can put your stop right below here and you can hold it. So basically, at least I would suggest you scale here, rest, you put a stop here, and then you can try. The better is if price do not even go below this. Okay, see here, once you see this touch, right, and then see, look at this, you have to look at this. Sell-off came from this area, expected sell-off, right? But then this is a support also now, right? So you want this area to be held by buyers. If they hold it, price will go again here, and somebody who missed this short, they will try to short it, and if that short fails, that's where you go long, right? So right there, now you target this or even this. Okay, so that's how you get the long in ES, right? Now look what happened at that time when price came down here. Look at the momentum, zero line, not lower, right? Look at this, and then it's slowly rising with the price. So that's how you catch the long. Now NQ, same time when ES was doing this, this is 2-minute time frame, right? This is 1 minute. So if you look at NQ's 1 minute, you will see similar behavior. That's why you go long in NQ right here or right here when it goes up above this line, pullback there, you go long right there. Now what else? Now also there is a confluence of this breakout area, and this thing is happening within this buyers area. So this is buyers accumulating orders, and that's how you take this long. The idea has to be bullish bias. That's why you take this long. You don't fall for trap for this selling. You have to let go selling, only look for longs. Okay, so that's how you catch both these longs later in the day, and then you target this and you bail out here. Okay, so that is your trade. After that you don't trade. Why? Because price is screwed actually. So if there is a trend day, if there was a real trend day, right, you will not see like this price action. See this price action and this screwed up the day. So that's why you can only expect up to this point. That's it. Rest is bonus, because I know 93 was the almost last very good high, right? So it's a traction point. So eventually it will go there, right? But that you cannot expect that when taking this long. You have to scale it here and then stop loss break even, or you have to scale here, bail out completely, and then watch this area basically. Hold on, this area, to see if this area turns into support, then you can go long, stop here, and then target this, right? So let's watch. See, notice, turn into support, breakout, pull back, held it, breakout, pull back at 1 o'clock, held it right here, again, now it's gonna go there. See, so it's just you have to watch it very carefully. NQ pretty much same thing. See, NQ was a troublemaker today. It didn't even go above this backup area at all, right? So but ES was clean, NQ was painful. So but that's how it is. Now there is another thing I gave it today. I don't use trend lines, right? But I saw a clear trend here. So this picture, I gave it in the morning when I shared my chart in Discord. I gave these two trend lines, this and this. So when I drew the trend line, right, I had a view only up to this point. When I shared the chart, it was around 7 o'clock right here. So I drew these two trend lines, extended it, right, and I gave a screenshot in Discord. Now you watch. See, this extended trend line is still extending, right? Now you look what happened of the open, before open. So during this news time, right here, price sliced through this trend line, pull back there, bounce again, open right to the T, to the trend line, see that, and then shoots higher. Then what happened in the afternoon? Came close to it, didn't touch it. Look at it, 4:15 closing right there. See my point? So if you are following a trend line, right, this was your long. But I usually don't follow the trend line, but I just gave a picture of this trend line because it was so clear, right? So, and now that pretty much it, that is what I wanted to show it to you, and that be all. So this quarter came very good, for buyers. Now let's see how the next quarter comes, and that be all for today.